What's up, guys? This is Prada Wakanda here. So today I'm going to be going over the Garen matchup. I was on the Reddit, and apparently Garen is like some Kasante main's banned or like one of their most hated matchups. So hopefully through this, you never lose the Garen again, at least as long as there's no like jungle ganks or whatever. This was a good game because this Garen got 400,000 mastery points. This is a Diamond 3 game. So you could take this and do exactly what I do here anywhere. And neither one of our junglers really do too much for the lane. So it's like actually one-on-one. So I'm showing what runes I brought right here. I brought the 2 health scaling runes. Because he has Ignite, if you suspect that the person you're laning against is going to bring Ignite, bring the 65 health shard. That's going to counteract any early Ignite just in case you're making a mistake. But I know I'm not really at risk of dying because I played this matchup a bunch of times and, you know, it's no problem. And then pay attention to Doran's passive. Remember that the lower health you have, the more it heals you for when you take damage. The reason why I say that is a lot of people don't read the second part of that passive. You can save your potions, save your biscuits, so you can stay in lane longer and not have to worry about dying. I comfort start E now. I like having a shield. If you bring a shield bash, that grass proc with the shield bash into these hard matchup is pretty good. I pretty much start into Fiora all the time now. So he just counteracts his Q. Even if he has started his spin, I could just E, get out of the way of it. So I'm going to apologize. I'm not the greatest CS Kasante. Yeah. I haven't gotten used to the Q nerf. It literally does less damage like an auto attack. It's pretty bad. I think I missed like this whole wave here though. Yeah. Tried to go for a little kidnap there, but he caught on to me. Yeah, I think I missed most of this. So the day that I'll start the farm properly, I'll probably finally make it to Grandmaster, maybe Challenger. But until that day, I'm a Diamond / Low Master noob. But anywho, I know he's in that bush over there. If a Garen ever backs off, they're just waiting in the bush. Do not ever just burn your cooldowns trying to wave clear. Just last hit, conserve your mana. And then there's an ongoing meme like there's a Garen in every bush. Yeah, see, I knew he was gonna do that. And again, just because I'm at this amount of health, normally I want to pop a potion, but knowing that he has Ignite, he has that kill threat onto me, I do want to stay above half HP. But into non-Ignite lanes, just let Doran do his job. He'll sustain through most poke. So the key to any matchup is simply asking yourself, okay, what do I have to do in order for this player to be able to kill me? And in this case, Mr. Cannon, oh well. In Garen's case, he has to be able to land that pretty much the whole duration of his spin in order for you to get in the execute range. So your W, Kasante's W, allows you to tank most of that, as well as like your E will get you out of range of most of it. So you really should never get to a point where you're low enough. Now, on my first recall into this, I like to get a cloth armor and a ruby crystal. If I farmed better, I might have been able to get like a pair of boots or something, but it's not a big deal. Even though you could do like just more cloth armors or maybe get a chain vest, this ruby crystal saves my life here because I make a vital mistake. I have my item advantage and I go for a trade. I know I'm stronger than him, but what I forgot about is he's about to hit level 6 and he knows he's about to hit level 6. That's why he's still fighting me right now. This minion dies and now I'm in trouble. I immediately recognize that. I start ghosting away. He flashes, tries to ignite me, boom. And this is where the biscuits come in, which is why I'm big on biscuits. Biscuit potion just saved my life. And now he's about about to make the same mistake I just did. Remember, top lane is like 80% wave management. In the description, I'm gonna leave Coach Chippy's wave management guide. Check it out. But yeah, now I hit level 6. He didn't respect it. He dies. I would say half of Casante's matchups, you're looking to bait people into diving you under the tower. And as you can see, even in this elo, it's always going to work. Like, they'll always think they have enough damage to kill you, and they forget that you stun them for like 3 seconds. Slow push back. That's one thing I forgot to talk about. As soon as this lane started, I was able to work the creep wave so that my minions died before his minions, and I went under the tower. That's always where you want to be as Casante, pretty much under your tower. Makes you safe. It's really what makes the champion so strong, is that once you're there, they have to respect your ability to just kidnap them, which gives you that safe laning phase. And now that he's died to me, honestly, this lane is pretty much over. The first item I'm going to buy is Iceborne. Even though Iceborne is nerfed, it still makes you a very good duelist. It's still my preferred. I'm really not big on Sunfire Cape. I don't like Sunfire Cape on Casante. I'm almost never going to build it. I tried it at the beginning of the season. I went on like a loss streak with it. I just don't like the item. You need cooldown reduction on Casante. You need to be able to spam those E's, get your shield up as many times as possible. And if you don't have any CDRs, it's not happening. Even though Kaenic Rootcorn is a good item into most AP matchups, if you look at my match history, you'll see sometimes you'll see me still build a Spirit Visage first because I really like the CDR. But in the Singed, I'll always do Force of Nature. That movement speed, it just counters him so bad. So I'm not really respecting him here because I know it's just there's not really any kill threat on me. He could try, but like, for example, right there with where I was standing, if I had just Q3'd him, press my W, I could have got him under the tower. And that's all you're looking for, is like, okay, how can I kidnap this guy? So always look at where you're positioned, and you should always have the kill threat of just kidnapping them right to your tower. These walls are so good now. I see right here, if that landed, he died. There's junglers here. Fortunately, it didn't land because I probably would have died if I went for that. I already know this Garen is in this bush. Remember what I said? If a Garen backs up, he's likely in the bush. Watch. And then, yeah. Like I already know. So the key, do not walk up to a creep wave and use your abilities just because you don't see the Garen there. And this applies to other lanes too. Like, they're probably waiting in the bush. I can't tell you how many times I've cheesed people with that myself. And it'll still work. It works very high elo. If you ever watched Solar Baka, the #1 Gangplank, like, he kills a lot of people like that. I farm like a chimp. Don't look at that. But you see, everything I just do in this lane, you can take into your games. Try to make it so that the minions come to you on the first wave. Start E, so you can avoid whether he starts his silence or he starts his spin. If you have your shield, you can avoid either one or negate most of his damage. He has no kill threat on you early. And then boom, once you got your Iceborne, if he walks up to fight me at any point for the rest of this lane, he dies. The only way that he could possibly kill you is if you allow yourself to get poked down, which just shouldn't happen. And you'll always have Iceborne before he could complete his first item, because bruiser items are just more expensive than the tank ones. Jack shall be an exception because it's such a strong tank item. But you'll always hit your first item power spike before Garen does, and his item options this patch aren't really that great. Like, he can do Triforce, but again, that costs so much gold, you'll have your item before you finishes his unless you've been feeding. Look, he just does no damage. Now, a smart Garen player, he should probably be building Black Cleaver first. Any smart fighter should be building Black Cleaver first into Cassante because it is such a good item against him. Unfortunately, this guy decides to go Sunder Sky, and that screws him even more because it's not really that great of an item on Garen, at least in my opinion. So I make a mistake there, but it's not really a mistake because I just want him to fight me. I know I win that trade every time. My jungler's here, so I go for the kidnap. His ult was up there. We probably could have killed him. Now that I'm rewatching this, yeah, my jungler's ult is up. I'm pretty sure if I'm looking at that right. Probably just could have ulted again. We killed him there, but it's all good. If he didn't have flash, even if I didn't get a gank, he was dead right there. That's what I mean. Where like the walls are so good this patch, which is probably why Cassante's win rate is where it is. Well, I'm finding myself going Swifties almost every game just because I like the movement speed. I like being able to lock down a target. I like being able to rotate faster. It's all just good stuff. Now, once you have a lead, you have to go into your mind like, okay, what is the biggest way that I can screw this guy over? Like, how can I make his life suck? And the easiest way is to zone him from the creep wave. Don't just perma push into their tower. If you can, freeze in front of yours, freeze the creep wave under your tower, and then just keep screwing them over. I'm not really able to do that. And then I look at the map, my jungler's invading, so now I just push, and it's time for me to go. Because Garen can't rotate over there. He cannot give up any of his minions at this point. He needs all his XP, he needs all the gold. So I rotate, and my mid laner kind of failed to do her part. She arrived late, so my jungler dies for it. But I see that we're able to get another kill here. Like I said, the walls this patch are great, and he's dead. I didn't need to ult right there, but I'm acting as insurance. I want to get gold on me just in case my mid laner throws her lead at any point. Because even though she's doing well, you don't want all of the gold to be on one member of your team. And the enemy Graves is a good example of that. Like, he is his entire team's gold income at the moment. And he tilts off the face of the earth. And then when he was like their win condition, he had to get fed in order for his team to win this game. But he like lost his cool. So this Garen has red buff, but I have my Swifties done. It's not really going to do anything to me. Again, I get so much value out of it. And now that I have that kill, again, my kill threat on the Garen right now is very high.
Red team double kill.
And now I'm just not respecting them. I could let this wave push towards me, but now I want to get this tower down as fast as possible because I'm looking to start roaming on the map. I want to leave. Laning phase is done. Let's see. Yeah, once you got Iceborne and you pair boot and any boots, you should just be looking to kill your lane opponent. You see the red buff slow is like non-existent for me. Boom. So he's dead here. Oh, no, I don't kill him yet. I just honestly killed him right there. I don't know why I didn't, but I ended up killing him in a second. Boom. I lead those minions up. Make him think that he can CS. Slow him. And he just can't get away. Nope. Now, the Garen is thinking right now, why is he not getting any help, right? Why is this jungler not ganking? What he's not thinking about is he has no CC. Graves has no CC. So in my mind, I'm like, there's no reason, there's no world where Graves even comes up here. The chances of me dying at this point is too low between the two of them. I either get away or I'll one of them under my tower. Now my mid is fed. So as you can see, my bot lane isn't doing too well, but I did get lucky this game because my mid laner is. My second item this game is Unending Despair, because I know if I stay out of execute range, there's no chance Garen kills me, and that's where Unending is really good. But if you're in this game, if you're in this situation, your mid laner is not ahead, and they have an AP person or a mage on the enemy team, go Jack Show second. Here's what I mean, where Graves just kind of walks into me, he's tilted, and he's done. And that's pretty much it. This game, they surrendered not too long after this. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have any more questions, just leave them down below. And I'll probably be doing more of these harder matchups. I perma-ban Darius. I don't land against Darius. If you choose to do that, that's on you. But I leave that champion in the gutter where it belongs. But I'll probably be doing this for Fiora as well. All right, leave a like, comment, hopefully subscribe.